Hey y'all, well, I wanted to share the latest book I've read. It is absolutely wonderful, and I chose it's called Wheat Belly, and it's by Dr. William Davis. He is a preventative cardiologist, and this goes into a lot more of the science behind, well, things like when we talked about the Primal Blueprint, Mark Sisson's book. There's a lot of really good science in there, but it's more he's very entertaining, our Mark. He's just wonderfully entertaining. This goes into immense detail. It's exhaustively researched by this Dr. Davis. So this all stemmed from, I gave up all grains for Lent and had a little cocktail party for my in-laws one night. And so I had a couple little crackers and some tasty little morsels and things like that. And oh boy, a little digestive distress. Yeah, because I hadn't had any grains for a few weeks, and your body clears out of that stuff and it just gets very happy. Your belly does get flat. That's why they call it a wheat belly. Because if you're eating too much wheat, you get really bloated. It makes you store visceral fat. So anyway, these two things happened at about the same time. I ate a little bit of grains and woo, and then I came across this book, which I got in the hardback copy. I usually Kindle this stuff. Next time I will Kindle it just because I like to have it with me. I can make reference to it when I'm out and about. I got the hardback because I'm giving it to my dad. I really want him to read this because I think, especially he's pushing 80 and super healthy, but this is like the one more thing that's going to help get him to the next level. So that's why I'm hoping it'll help you guys too. It goes into vast detail about the science of wheat. The fact is, the wheat we're eating today is a hybridized version. It bears almost no resemblance to wheat that was eaten even as recently as 50 years ago. He calls it, it's an appetite stimulant. He calls it a super carbohydrate. And he says that the changes in the wheat protein structure that exists now can cause serious immune responses and system breakdown. And like I said, it's exhaustively researched. Really, really wonderful. He also has a channel on YouTube. So look up the William Davis Wheat Belly, and you can watch the videos of him explaining it obviously better than I can. But I really recommend it, especially for someone like myself. I'm not just going to go jump on the latest fad bandwagon. I want to know the science behind it. So that's fascinating. And one final little footnote too, if you're really interested in science, and especially nutritional anthropology, this is just wonderful, and it really does go hand in hand, the two together. This is Dr. Spencer Wells wrote this. It's called Pandora's Seed, and it talks about the advent of agriculture and how, although it's had a beneficial effect on certain aspects of developing civilization as we know it, it's had a detrimental effect on us physically, because the seed, the cultivation of seeds came along only in the last 10,000 years, and that goes back to what Mark Sisson talks about in the Primal Blueprint. So anyway, all three of these books are really, really work well together. But this is the latest one. It's called Wheat Belly, William Davis, MD. So go to his website. If you have any questions at all, ask him, because he wrote the book. I'm just reading it and telling you all about it. So highly recommended. And then if you're really feeling really wanting to stretch your brain a little bit more, here at Pandora's Seed by Spencer Wells. Cutie pie. All right, y'all. Hope that helps you. It certainly helped me. Explained a lot. And helping you stay as glamorous and healthy as you can stand to be. I'm Maddie Roberts.